Yeah, as of right now, I don't see the sense in even having the draft since the wrestlers show up on both shows anyway, and both Raw and SmackDown are now super shows, so it doesn't really make any sense. And even though back then we did have the drafts, those were fun, but I don't see the sense of them doing it right now. I do have a list on past managers and commissioners, if you will. I really liked when Mick Foley came back. I thought that was a cool surprise. I wouldn't mind having Shane McMahon come back, maybe even as well, maybe Vince McMahon and the McMahons in general having Stephanie come back. I think that would be cool to see them for the week. Guys like Jonathan Coachman, I know he's supposed to be rumored to come back. I think that would be cool since we haven't seen him in a long time. I thought some of his best stuff too on commentary. Any stuff that he did with The Rock was really hilarious. I really like the stuff that he did, so I wouldn't mind having him back. Go ahead.
I thought he was a horrible commentator, but yeah, his interviews with The Rock.
I thought it was pretty cool, actually.
I think JBL would be a good guy to come back. But I think him and Michael Cole were a great commentating team, I thought, on SmackDown. And Michael Cole and Taz as well, but yeah, they were great.
Yeah, another guy that I do have here, Shawn Michaels. I know he's supposed to be coming back for the Raw 1000, but coming in as a general manager for both shows, I think that would be cool. I know he did a whole commissioner thing a long time ago when he was injured, so why not have that? I think that would be fucking fantastic. Also, Edge, since he's not going to be wrestling anymore, why not have him be a general manager for just that 1 week? I think that would be really cool. And those are just some of the people that I have right now on my list, and I'm sure there's going to be a whole crap load of people that we're going to be seeing that are coming back for this just one surprise thing for both Raw and SmackDown general manager of the night for Raw and SmackDown. So that's going to be really interesting, and I guess Vicky Guerrero might have something in plan. I don't really care for that too much. I never really cared that much for a run anyway, but I guess it'd be pretty cool having her back just for that 1 week for both shows. And getting into the bonus topic that we do have here, we actually talked about this before we did the interview, and that's something that we were actually talking about also on the SmackDown interview, the SmackDown review too. And with that being said, recently we haven't really seen the WWE Championship in the main events. I know some people have been ranting about that. I've been ranting about that too myself. I think it sucks that the WWE Championship should be in the main event, and I understand what they're doing with John Cena, but if they're going to have John Cena face guys like John Laurinaitis, it doesn't really need to be in the main event. But if he's going to be facing guys like The Rock and Brock Lesnar, that I understand that, or have that be prior to the main event and then have the WWE Championship. So with that being said, how do you feel about that, and what are your overall thoughts on the WWE Championship not being in the main event?
Well, I think that I've just been like this. I watched No Way Out last week.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting there after watching that title match, how they had like 5 or 6 guys come out and basically try to get, not only screw Big Show, but he's been screwing people over anyway, but I mean, they could have done that like, say, 10 o'clock, because they could have had CM Punk, Kane, and Daniel Bryan's triple threat match around 10:30, and that was I don't know if you've seen the pay-per-view, but that was a really good match, I thought.
Yeah, it was a great match. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I mean, how they ended up with a perfect way to end the show. It's not like they're going to have CM Punk lose the title right then. So, I mean, they would have left, the fans would have left happy. You know, Cena just seems like, I'm okay with Cena main. I don't like that made him any Raws, but I can deal with it. I just feel like CM Punk is getting shafted because you look over on SmackDown as he was this past week. Sheamus was in the main event of SmackDown, and he's a world champion like he should be. And you would think CM Punk should get his fair shake.
Yeah.
And I just hate that the past 6 months, hopefully, who knows who John Cena's facing this next month, but I mean, it's just looking like, unless he's going to get a title shot, I mean, that's the only way CM Punk is going to be in the main event if it's versus John Cena for the WWE title.
Yeah, I don't get why they're doing that myself.
Yeah.
We've been seeing a lot of great matches too with the WWE Championship, and CM Punk has been doing a good job holding it since Survivor Series.
Over the limit, man, that was an awesome match. I mean, that was the main event.
Yeah, to me, that was my main event, honestly. And even with the main event that they had for Over the Limit, that was just pointless and one of the worst matches, as I mentioned before, and it made no sense to even have that as the main event.
Yeah,
And,
that was stupid.
yeah.
I mean, John Laurinaitis versus John Cena in the very last match of the show. I was like, really?
Yeah, it was bullshit. But hopefully things will start to change with that. I don't mind sometimes when they open the show for the WWE Championship and World Heavyweight Championship. It does produce a good show. Oh, you do?
Personally, I hate when they have, like, at No Way Out, they had Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler the first match. And then the second, which was a really good match.
Yeah,
but the second match was Tuxedo match, which was horrible.
Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to that, honestly.
Yeah, I know, but it was just like, man, come on.
That was one of those facepalm moments. Yeah, exactly. But hopefully things will change, and we've been seeing so many good matches out of the WWE title. So maybe we'll get to see a change sometime soon. I'm not really too sure, but if they're going to keep producing some main events like that with John Laurinaitis and all that, it doesn't need to be in the main event. And guys like CM Punk and guys like Daniel Bryan and all that and etc. should be in the main event and even
I'd love to see another match between those two.
Yeah, maybe we'll get to see that by Money in the Bank, who knows. This whole storyline between them with AJ and everything has been going great, honestly. But yeah, that about does it for all the topics and that I had planned for the show. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Or
yes.
Go ahead.
I had another topic on my screen, which was, should No Way Out stay as a pay-per-view, or should the WWE continue to bring back older pay-per-views?
Oh yeah, sure. If you want, feel free to talk about that. How do you feel about that?
I'll just mention, I love No Way Out. I love the old pay-per-views. I love how Michael Cole was telling stories about his favorite No Way Out moment, where it was Eddie Guerrero and Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. And that just shows you they're telling the history of, like, that. I would love to see other pay-per-views return, like, let's see, another one I used to love was Vengeance. You remember Vengeance?
Yeah, that was great.
That was one of the greater, one of my favorite Vengeance pay-per-views was The Rock versus Kurt Angle versus The Undertaker. I mean, that was
fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, so many. King of the Ring is the one I would love to see brought back.
Yeah, everyone wants to see that. Yeah. It looks like as of right now, I don't think they're going to be keeping No Way Out, which I hope they do. I've been hoping they would keep No Way Out. And the last time we had an old school comeback was Vengeance last year, and now this year we had No Way Out. So I don't know what they're going to be doing for next year. I hope No Way Out does stay, and I think it did a good job as a pay-per-view and everything. I had really no problems all that much with No Way Out. Maybe for maybe one match and a few things, but that was about it. So hopefully No Way Out will stay. I hope we get to see, like, maybe King of the Ring have like its own 3-hour thing like we've seen for Raw or something. Or if they bring it back next year as a surprise pay-per-view, hey, I wouldn't be against that, but I would like to see a pay-per-view stay for June, and it does kind of get annoying just a little bit, but I still haven't really had problems with that. And Vengeance, when it did come back, I didn't really have too many problems with that. I thought it was going to stay, we were going to see that this year, but, you know, it is what it is when it comes to that. So overall, No Way Out, I didn't have a problem with that, and hopefully that does stay, and that's about it with all the topics that I do have planned. Do you have any shout-outs for that matter before we end the show here?
No shout-outs, but I guess I can shout out for myself.
Sure, go ahead, man.
Go sub to me at Bizarre1000 here on YouTube, and follow me on Twitter at Bizarre1000, and hey, thanks. Hopefully we look forward to doing some more videos together.
Yeah, should be. I'll look after that.
Yeah, I mean, because this is really fun. I enjoy doing this.
Awesome.
Talking about wrestling. So this is really great.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on. I hope everyone enjoys this.
Yeah, I know we were supposed to have that SmackDown episode for the review up and running by this week, but we had Skype problems, so this was the next best thing.
Yeah, that really screwed up. I mean,
it was a really good video, which sucks. It's the only thing with Skype. Yeah. But I appreciate you coming on the show. It was a really great show. With that being said, all the links to your Twitter and your YouTube will be down there in the description box. Also, go check out the Wrestling for Wings account as well. Go follow me on Twitter at DavidRivera1989. Be sure to comment on what we talked about. Feel free to leave a like on this video. Leave a video response. And with that being said, that has to do with this episode for In the Hot Seat. I'm Fortminorproject, and in here for Bizarre 1000. Until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.